Maybe I haven't done a hard mode run all the way through. I've definitely done casual runs. I have a casual run on the board. I'm having a think here. I guess maybe I didn't. This could be my maiden voyage here. So that's exciting. Exciting times. We'll see how good I do. We shall see how good I do. Sorry, I'm doing a little bit of rearranging of my windows here because I want to be able to see chat, obviously, but the notes, because this is run number 1 effectively, I want to make sure that I have room to read them. Oh! No Santa, let's go. 26 months. Thank you very much for 26 months of subbage. That's extremely kind. Welcome in.
Yo, woofs and chat. Good luck, have fun.
Thank you for the good luck. Yeah, I don't have any notes for these made, so I'll just, yeah, okay, these are fine. Perfect, yeah, these will kind of port these other notes over onto here, and that way I should be able to read. Maybe I'll move this over here. Yeah, the only thing that I got like mega stuck on, right, in my first play of this game was that that puzzle at the very end where you're sort of redoing the and we'll do it on this run obviously, but spinning the faces around and the dates and stuff. That's sort of a reference to the copy protection. That took me, I got so stuck on that. And I was like, I've got to be at the end here. This is crazy. I can't, it took me a while to get through that one. After that, it was pretty much the end. But I remember that I was pretty smoothly getting through the game here and there, taking little breaks when I needed to, when I was getting a little bit stuck. And then, but yeah, I got to that. And that was like an inscrutable puzzle for a little bit for me. You liked it too, Almesta, yeah. The speedrun's pretty cool. It's definitely like a completely unique speedrun compared to any of the other Monkey Island games, for sure. Has its own feel and tech and stuff. I guess for clarity, because this is sort of run number 1 for me, you can get very, very deep in the weeds with this game. The faster runs will include using a controller for some of the run, which I actually do have a controller nearby, but I'm not going to get any advantage of it because yeah, there's like certain spots, so like yeah, you can use a controller to move a little bit faster between a few different locations, so you actually ideally are playing both on keyboard and on controller. I actually played my casual play on the controller, so I was actually really happy to see that, because if you haven't played this yet, I encourage you to sit on your couch and play with the controller, because it was a very pleasant experience. But yeah. Let me really quick just make sure that this is all... Yeah, we're golden here. Yeah, we're fine. This will bring us to the main menu, right? Yeah. Okay. Just checking that we've got the text skipping working here. So yeah, I guess we'll see how this thing this goes. I'm sure I'm gonna get stuck on certain things. In fact, I should probably pull up. Actually, okay, I've got a little guide on the side here. I have some. I'll set it here for now. Yeah, I don't know. There's a couple spots that are going to be tricky. Again, I've made it to to Monkey Island to do Return to Monkey Island % a number of times now, but this will be the first one all the way to the end, which is should be a good time. Where did chat go? There you are. Yeah, exactly. Let me just double check the timing rules here, because I don't recall what it is. This is something I probably should know as a moderator, but selecting difficulty, time ends on cut to black. Yeah. Cool. Very good. All right. Well, no time like the present, right? Let's do it. Oh, I don't have a prelude split reset. Literally unplayable. I forgot there was like a whole cutscene here in the beginning. I probably don't need to have that as a split, but I'm gonna do it for fun. Make me feel good about stuff. Now we can really run. That was a psych. There we go. I'll apply the good lucks now. Thank you all for the good lucks. I'm seeing now that chat is frozen. Great timing on that. There we go. Hey there, clan. Ooh, clan. Oops. Oops. Scurvy dogs, please. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we need to run over here. I need to make sure I'm writing this key here, quite literally. Get this. Thanks for good luck, Go Brush. Oh geez, hope everything's okay, Santa. Sorry to hear about that. It sounds like a long day, certainly. I was a bit worried about Bonnie the other day because she must have gotten into something. Her, like, part of her face sort of got all swollen and big. I think she just got something that she was like a little bit allergic to. And so it was like she had like a little giant eyebrow thing going on. She's fine now, but I was a bit worried about that. There we go. Alright, we're into part 1 proper. Alright, I need to read this poster here and remember what it says. Hard on softness? Okay, so it's softness. Everybody remember soft. Wasps edition, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it was. I have a feeling that she just like walked. She has a tendency to walk through plants. She's like kind of clumsy, and we love her. I think she walked through something that like irritated part of her face. And then she had to go deal with that. All right, cool. We've pushed everything ahead a little bit. I think we need to check. Oh, we need to talk to Elaine, of course. But of course. You won't believe. Portobello. Soft bellow. Okay. Yeah, I think it was just, yeah, an allergy. She's all good. It just took her a little while to get normal. I think last stream I might have mentioned it, in fact. But, yeah. We can skip any of this, can't we? Okay, we definitely want the frog, our apology frog, and our knife. I think that's everything from us here. Wally. I love this little puzzle here, like taking two, and it's like a whole thing. I don't know. The game is very aware of itself, which I think has made it quite fun. Okay, so let's combine these before I forget. Skip these lovely bits there. So I have the voices off, but this is also an excellently voice-acted game, of course. But it is faster for me to turn that off. But you do keep the sound on, thank goodness. Where's my frog? Right, so softness, bellow, I believe. Swap these books out. Do I have to do this twice? think we might. No! No, not yet. Yeah, I believe they do. I haven't done the actual footwork on this myself, but I know some smart people have. There's some kind of cool, like under the hood stuff. You may notice that the text is flying by right now. This is the one that I actually need. But this is actually done with like a preference change, like in a file that was like flagged by Ron Gilbert for us, which is kind of cool. It's a neat little, kind of a cool thing. This game's really fun, honestly. Do I go in here? I think we do. I think... Oh, wait, no. No, we're out of here. We don't want to go this way yet. I think this always trips me up. I always go to the locksmith first, but I think I need to run in here and get the information about the lock I wish to pick. Hey, Grubby. Yeah, I love this game as well. It is such a good one. I think I can use M for map now, right? No? I guess we don't have a map yet, do we? Where do I need to go? Should have gone to the docks, I think. That's okay, though. Hello, cook. Forgot I had to do this. One of my favorite punch-ins, this one here. Hey, Mini Roach. Are we good with you? Do I need to do... No, we're good. Alright, so we have that book. The book goes to you. Oh, wait. I think I was just supposed to use the knife on the mob and not try to bring it out. But you know what? That was kind of a fun cutscene. All right. That goes to Wally. A little sliver of wood. I need to look at that map. Oops, that's our Mighty Pirates to-do list. That probably will come in handy at some point. Okay. I'll refer to this. I think you're probably supposed to take a screenshot there, but we'll do it. We'll do it live. Fine. Let's head back and finish up the locksmith stuff now that we have the serial number. You need this. Did I get the cracker mix? I did not. I absolutely did not. Okay, that's our only map now. That's awesome. Okay. All right, a little bit of a detour. That's not a problem. We go in here, take the cracker mix. I should have done that when I got the serial number, but frankly, I forgot. All right, back to High Street. You get this, I think, and that allows me to take the plate of crackers. I don't think we need to give one to the parrot, do we? Okay. Perfect. Great work, everybody. All right, we need to head back to where we just were. Yeah, it'll probably just be one run for today, but that's not to say I won't come back to do proper runs of this at some point. This has been on my list, famous last words, right? I've been wanting to play this for quite a while. Did I forget anything? Yes. Okay, so we're good. We're good. Crackers. About 100 games that I want to play, but this is one of them. A bit more. It's on the list. Yeah, 100 game bucket list. That's right. you get it. All right, knife on plants. So yeah, this is where we need to maybe go into forest now, right? Yeah, okay. I don't remember which one we need to take. Is it one of these ones? I guess we could just do all of them. Because I don't remember one. It also might be random. I don't even remember. We need one of these for... the voodoo lady at the end here. Also, this version of the forest theme is like the ultimate. I feel like it's so good. So we came in on what? Mushroom. Oop. I messed that up somehow. Okay. Carnivorous plant. Carnivorous plant. Carnivorous plant. Now we're going this blue/purple one to another blue, purple. And that goes to mushroom. Carnivorous plant. Mushroom. Carnivorous plant. Blue, purple. Here we go. It's the most Guybrush thing. When this happened, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. But then I was like, oh, that is pretty on brand. A little reminder of Guybrush. Hey, Spade. Got the right one. Okay. I thought so. I ended up grabbing a piece of all of them. All right, so we've done that. We now need to head back to the voodoo lady. Yeah, it totally works. I think I've like kind of talked about how I like these little punch-ins here remind me of like Ren and Stimpy and like that kind of style of animation. He's like hyper like I don't know, just like intense. Like animations, they're like almost like kind of gross. They're so so detailed in some spots. It just like all of that across the board works so well. It's very, very fun. They're all paid actors, yeah. I guess so. It's hard to say, isn't it? Okay, we can get these together, right? Ooh. I think we're good to go, right? Can we put this on now? Hello. Here's my mop. Nice, that's a split there. Terrific. Plop. Alright, let's get the grease swabbed up. Missed a spot. Alright, we're pretty greased up now. I think I probably need to do a couple of those, but... maybe a bit more? Why is this not working? Oh, because I don't need to swab the grease. I need to do the knife on it, don't I? And then we grease up our body, or I guess the hole, and slide through. That's right. This is one thing I think that would be pretty tough for the run, is trying to get the inventory kind of like back and forth down, because it's sort of similar to Tales of Monkey Island, but like a little bit different. It's coming in from the other side sometimes, and we'll see. All right, I think one more here might do it, right? All right, so knife on screw. Yeah, we definitely got to go through this, right? Alright. So I think we have to head back down. Just in time. Just in time. We had to come back in here anyway. Excellent. So we've got Murray. I think we have to do another loop here. I love the water in this. Such a cool effect. There we go. All right, really quick, we're gonna start this up here. Boom, boom, boom. Try that again. Also, great name for this character, Gullet. Yeah, the scene's so good. Also, classic LeChuck chucking somebody into the air for them to fall out in the background. Where's my cursor? I also love like Boy Brush like not totally being engaged with the story all the way. Don't I need to do something over here? Yeah, that's what I needed. I was like, there's something on fire. That was it. Okay, those are good. I think we need to start rocking over here quick to kick off this next quest. Gets us that sheet there. And now I think we need to start rocking these here. Now we have to probably add that to the report. I need that. Is there anything else I can write up in here? I don't... Oh yeah, I can do the little thing on the ground. Great. I have to think that this is probably faster than walking around the ship again. So the boxes, and then I think the thing over here counts too. That's 5. I think we needed 5, right? Yeah, we're good on that. Good. Now we need to get these fired up here. This chapter's an enigma. It kind of makes sense. Like, it's funny that, I don't know. It's not like a humongous space. You can move pretty quick, so I guess it does leave the door open a little bit. Alright, so flambe. That ought to be good there. So I think this is where I need to do the thing here. So we're gonna make a save. Put it right at the top here. go here, go back. I think I have to do 2. So we have to turn off this like auto auto text scrolling stuff here to be able to break out of that conversation. Otherwise, it simply goes too fast. Oh, the map, right. So I want to say that's it, right? Yeah, the papers that we do at a different time. All right, so this is the part I don't remember. So I think we need to do another save maybe there. I have to quit out, and then I think I have to reload the game back up. This is how this goes. Let me also... I think that needs to be that setting there. Good. Cloud error. That's what you want to see. Haven't been able to prove it. Got you. Someday, TM, I will play this as well, and I wonder if I will also come up with my my own unique route to the whole thing. Oh, this is great. Steam's having like a moment right now. It's trying to synchronize my Steam cloud, which is a good time to do that. Here we are. All right, we're back. It's like we never stopped. Cool. So if all went well, we're back here. Close out of this. Yeah, text is back to going fast again. Excellent. Okay, so that's great. Where did I leave off here? Swap maps. Yeah, it might be, I guess. For some reason, Steam was like, you're not online right now. And I'm like, that's why I looked over at the encoder. I'm like, I think I am. So yeah, you probably want to play offline. There's a way to do that without opening. Yeah, so actually, this is on me a little bit. I meant to reach out to you, Spade, because I actually can't see the guide or like the image, I guess, that that's on the speedrun.com page, because it's on Imager or whatever, and I can't. Imager's like blocked in the UK. So I can't even see it at all. So I meant to reach out to you and to ask if you had any advice basically on it, but I ended up getting too busy this week. But I did, like, before today's stream, I knew that I could quit out and redo it again. And because it's like, you know, it's stream number 1 for this kind of a deal, I was like, it's not a big deal. This is not going to be the big difference of this run. But yeah, if anybody feels helpful, feel free to save that image and just shoot it over to me in a DM, I guess. Very annoying. That doesn't work. Let's see. What do I need to do? I needed the knife. I might have needed to get that earlier, I guess. But this one goes to Flare. These get combined. Yeah, we need some new people. Might be the case, yeah. My people have been particularly bad lately. We didn't get the... No, I need to ask her about the thing here. Okay, she needs to be chef first. Fine. So does that mean... I think I must have to do this first. Let's kind of trail off here a little bit. So you get this, and you must be able to make my Scorched Alaska now. Alright, delicious. Scorched Alaska. Okay, beautiful. So I think we need the book here. Which means this goes to you first. And that goes to you, our buddy Apple Bob. I think we should be able to do this one without any trouble. Hopefully that worked. I actually don't know if we're in a good spot here or not. We'll know soon. Who didn't I get then? Was that all it was? I just didn't, Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good now. I didn't realize, I guess I needed to also talk to her to confirm the vote. That's fair enough. Well, Omesta and Frozen Spade are presumably around right now. If hypothetically I put the cave run back on the next wheel, would this be of interest to a larger commodity? Speaking of people speaking to people. The cave right now is on the wheel, or right now, but it's a solo run. We'll see how I get on with that. But also on the wheel is a team of 3 run, which could be quite fun again, like we did at AGDQ a little while back. Yeah, it's a Speedy Cavers reunion, that's it. Yeah, I think there is no commentary on it. I think it was just, it's just us, like, huddled around Omesta's laptop in the practice room, just, like, doing it. I think I have to get to this end here first. This could very well, by the way, be a Return to Monkey Island %PB for me. It's not a bad bit here. How do I get back onto the ship? Probably needed to go back initially, but... Or can we go... Here we go. Yeah, there was a lot of quarterbacking happening, not from me. It was a good back and forth. Probably be interesting. Yeah. There's a lot of having to work in tandem and stuff. Timing and all that. Right, so escape is different than right click. Have to keep that in mind. Skullet's still back here. That's the question. He is. Yeah, we'll have to do something like with Parsec or something. That's the only way I can think off the top of my head, at least, to do it. But yeah, we need some testing for sure. Yes, some science indeed. I don't know if I actually need that one or not. Alright, so I think we've gotten the things there that we need. I think I have to pick all of these up. I probably missed the one by the beach down here, because I was in such a hurry to do other stuff. Nothing else over here, right? Yeah, we're good. So this is where the run's going to get tough for me, I think. Okay. Looks like the game might have just frozen. You're seeing a black screen, that is what I'm seeing as well. That's good. Okay. Let's see what happens when I reload. It keeps an autosave, so it's not going to totally destroy everything, but it's not ideal. Yeah, this is where it gets hard. All right, where do we have? All right, we have the tentacle. All right, that's good. That means we are not too far away. That's okay. We're in the shipwreck. Fine. I think I adjusted the size of the window, and the game was like, absolutely not. Rubber tree. Actually, that'll come later, won't it? Shipwreck. Okay, I think we're good now to go this way. Do I have to go do something else, I think? Window tech. I have not. You might also have to remind me what volcano tech is. Oh, is this another maze? Why don't I remember this at all here? And chicken. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, no, I've but yeah, it's been a while since I've like really looked at all the deep stuff in here. Oh right, the long drifter window thing. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. I don't honestly remember what the window thing is for the power hoof bit as well. But I remember it for like even before Drifter. I remember it for like Icebox. I remember, was it This Is Icebox or something, I think is the name of that game. Very fun power hoof game. It's a little bit insane. It's a good game. I remember doing lots of speedruns of that for a while. And I think that's maybe where it was discovered initially. I remember Mike finding it at some point, I think. Yeah, we have all those things. Do I need to do anything else? Definitely need to go over here. Oops. Oh, interesting. Okay. I see. I think this always changes, right? Well, we got the diary. We'll take a look in a bit. I think it does change every time. Okay. Chef time. Double click over to the docks. Right. Oh, that one, yeah, is right on the edge, right? I'm trying to remember if that's legal now. I guess it isn't any percent. I think that there's like some conversation around that at the moment. I think. Is it? I don't actually know. I don't know what I'm talking about. So that's, yeah, so it's advantageous in this game, I guess, to make your window extra wide, I guess. So you can see just a little bit more of the game then. Arm bone. Might have patched it. I see. There we go, yes. So I don't remember which one is which because I didn't grab them in a particular order. So we're gonna do it the old-fashioned way. Okay, soul is there. T. Oops. Putting this in a little bit of a better order for my brain. Okay. That will help. Hopefully I didn't have to read the diary before this, because that's going to be a problem for me in a moment. Yeah, this is a good puzzle. Which skull was which? Yeah, because eventually you can kind of figure out, right? Like, by the look of them or where you pick them up. So you can probably drop them in your inventory just as you need to. So we need... that one. Brandish the quivering timbers. Brandish the quivering timbers. He did have to read it. Lesson learned, you know? I'll do it again. I mess it up? Brandish the quivering timbers. What did I forget here? Maybe. Okay, at least that means I probably did it right. Okay, shiver. The quivering timbers. Okay. Maybe it was like sticking to the top. If you don't wiggle your mouse, sometimes it like maybe takes the top answer. Nope, guess not. Oh, am I saying? Is it brandish? Am I just? Oh, brandish, classic. Of course, that's all right. I get to hear the Chuck theme over and over again, so I can't complain. Brandish the quivering timbers. It looks a lot better. Thank you. Wow. I think my catchphrase was better than the game's, but that's LeChuck for you, right? I do love this, where they show you a lot of characters before you actually meet them. Like the Ice Queen here. You see her now, but she was also earlier in the game already. Kind of cool. Oh. Gulp. It's such a cool shot here. I like this one. Okay. Shipwreck. And then I think we just used the manual on it. I shouldn't have got rid of the rock. Literally thought my game broke again. It's like, why are we getting color bars? Getting work PTSD. Okay, we have returned. Yeah, thanks for the good luck. everything free. Wally. Wally B feed. Oh, I didn't want to set sail. Hello, Howlin' Mad Mike and fellow raiders. Welcome, welcome. Thank you very much for the raid.
Howlin_Mad_Mike just raided with 2 viewers.
Let's go. Thank you very much for the raid. I am gonna need that picture. I have not yet found the secret on this run yet, no. Is there anything else I need here? I think we're good, actually, I guess. But yeah, this is, so I did a speed run of the casual, version a while back now. But I haven't done a hard mode version, which is what we're doing now, so we're kind of working through this for the first time. Oh, do I? I might be doing this incorrectly here. Maybe I had to leave and come in here. But we have to join the chums here is the goal here. There we go. Missing here. Oh yes, yeah. Shout out to the UKSG hoodie here. All ending percent. That would be crazy. Also, hello, Hilarious. What am I missing here? I am missing one thing, and I cannot, for the life of me, remember what it is here. Let me just check my little my side guide here. Shorter than grub percent. It's true. Technically true. I see what I have to do. My notes were not very good for this particular spot. That's what it turns out. So let's see. I think I have to go here. I need to... I think I'm messing something up here. Did I like mistime my drink? I'm assuming that we did it correctly. If not, we'll deal with it. Okay. And yeah, things are very well, thanks. And I really appreciate the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Sorry, I'm like a little distracted because I'm like half reading notes at the moment as well as usual. Yeah, much appreciated. Nice to see you. So now we need to go to the docks. To the docks, not on the boat directly, but here we go. All right, that goes to you. This needs to be... Was that correct? Something is a bit off here, I think. You know, I actually don't need to talk to Carla. I need to return your book. Oh, I went the wrong way, but that's okay. Take the long path. Oh, you were playing Half-Life. Oh, nice. Yeah, that is a classic. Do we have everything here? I think so. Shipyard. Do I need the toothbrush? I don't even remember. We're okay. Yeah, I liked Half-Life. I think it's doesn't stay for a long time. It's kind of like Portal in that way. Kind of gets to the story and gets going. But yeah, I like that one. Actually, this might shock some people. I've never played Half-Life 2. I have played Half-Life 1. It's been sitting collecting a significant amount of dust. All right, so that's the flag. I hope I have everything. We shall find out soon enough. Well, this was another really tricky puzzle, this whole island here. I actually think I ended up brute forcing this map. This is the one with the cave, I think, right? I don't recall. Do I have to actually go in here? I don't even know if I do. Let's do some adjustments to things. We definitely have to head here at some point. I'm good to give him the book. Why am I feel like I'm missing something. Hmm. I guess we can get a key while we're here. I don't... This is really strange. These notes are sort of teetering off a little bit. It's relatable, right? Maybe I'm too early to do the keys. I don't remember. We get a key from one of those birds at some point. I think the problem is that I'm... Hmm. Oh, are you listed on the bottom? Oops. I forgot to update that. I'll edit it real quick. Shout out to Finesse, though. Welcome in. There we go. Yeah, 34 minutes would be crazy for this game, actually. I forget what high performance has in this, but I think it's in the 40s, so actually it's pretty close either way. So I've not reloaded this. Let's see if this actually worked. I think that there's probably something else to do in here that I haven't. I don't know, that triggers that. The lamp is one thing that we actually needed here. That's actually great. Is there anything down here? That was the whole start there. I'm not gonna worry about the chicken yet. Unless there's... Hang on. Demon pepper, we definitely need. Okay. In fact, we can go hit M. We don't have to leave the same way every time, do we? Alright, so we have to do the Elaine stuff now, if I recall. This is a tricky puzzle. Like, I'm pretty sure that there's like a certain amount of places that Elaine can be. I thought we had the fish. Did we not get the fish? Oh, here we go. Didn't look like fish to me for some reason. To mix this with something? There we go. Alright, firewood. Okay, so now it's a question of where Elaine is. And there's no way I'm going to be able to read it. With the, with this particular text skipping going on. East of the lighthouse, due south of the camp. So probably somewhere over here. There we go. Okay, first time every time. Fishing lure while we're here. That's good. We need some limes. Okay, the judge. Yeah, I guess we go to Bermuda now. Oh, right. So, golly. Okay. Trying to remember all this stuff is crazy. I really haven't been this deep in the game in a very long time. Oh, I shouldn't have actually gone here. I think we actually have to go up to the top of the mountain. I do believe. Yeah, exactly. Only so much space. Yeah, it's too many games, right?
Yip, 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 yip.
Right, that's one down.
Yip, yip.
That's one down. What is the food one? I think it's this one. Fish of the day is whatever the heck that thing is. Bloater. All right, everybody remember bloater. Because that'll change. Oh wait, hang on, we're not done yet. There we go. I forgot it was the timing thing. Of course it is. Pretty classic Monkey Island. A little trick there. Okay. Bloater, right? I don't remember. Is it Ice Quarry I need to go to? Yes, that's the one. Bloater. Plop. Okay. Then we head here. Financial records. All right, so we're good. Head back here again. Forget which sign I needed. So this is like the biggest gray area for sure in my mind. It's like all of Terror Island. Like I remember it happening and I don't remember anything about it really. So I have to try to remember the best I can here of what the heck we're doing. Zizzy. The sign says Zizzy. Blue. Okay, we are in the cave. Save. It says. Deal. Mike's following some of Mike's notes here now for this part. So Zizzy does exactly what it does in Adventure, huh? Takes us back to the beginning. Fine. Don't remember this one at all, to be honest. Okay, so that's the second one. So let me bust out the old notebook here. do this the old-fashioned way. I'm sure there's a quicker sort of way to do this one. This pen does not work. Not very good timing for that, unfortunately, nor does that one. My good pen is in the other room. Right, pencil. Trusty pencil. Alright, that is every ocean. Okay. I wonder if these are all the same or not, but crisp. That's 3. Which means whatever one this is should be the first one. Cool. So we'll go this way. Then... oh, none of these here. Maybe I'll do a Zizzy to get us out of here. Hopefully it doesn't change the order. I don't think it would. Yeah, looks like it's the same. Good. Right, that ought to be it. Okay. We have to get to Herman here somewhere. There it is. Good animations here. I love all like the crazed writings everywhere. I forgot how to get out of this. Oh, yeah. Just Sizzy out. That'll do it. Okay, great. It's a doozy of a run, this thing, huh? Great. Okay, fish shop was bloater, right? Okay, bloaters obtained. It takes so long to go down. That's such a good bit. All right, so we've done those. Have the flag. We're gonna head back up to the top here. To Bermuda. I think we are going to finish the rest of this. I think the bloaters go in the bucket. Demon pepper goes in the bucket. Trying. Woohoo! Get a little bit of that voice acting there. That's lovely. uh Okay, cool. That's all set then. Where do I go now? Yeah, it might be here, yeah? Maybe? I cannot remember the next thing to do here. Oh, I know what it is. Okay, we're back. We need to do this. And then I think we need to go to the judge. I knew the judge was the next thing I needed to do, but I was like, where do I get the things I need here? Is it, do we put us or do we put, it's like, is it Guybrush or is it, or is it something different? I think it must be that. That's fine. Records now. There we go. That's so weird. I thought I must have missed that last bit there. That's very annoying. Okay, so that's all set. Yeah, that's fine. We are good to go, finally. Don't board the ship. That's fine. I was like, just go get on the ship. Just do it normally. Alright, you get this, I believe. And I should have a key. Not these keys. There it is. Really weird. I must be just missing some hotspots there. I was like, I thought we did that fine, but... So now we've got the new pamphlet. Head this way. Okay, we should be, I hope, able to do the chicken stuff now. I don't know what the flag is. I wonder what it is. Yeah, there it is. Maybe you just need to get another key before you get that one. We definitely need the other flag here. Hey, Darkstar. Yeah. I like this game as well. It was really good. Oh, I love the ending. I can understand how it rubbed people the wrong way. Are we good? Golden key, quarantine ship. Yes, we need to go to the wreckage now. We're looking pretty good here, folks. Oops. I'm just testing the anchor out to see if it works. It works. Okay, so I didn't, I don't think, end up doing the thing I needed to do on melee. Right, that ought to do it. I think the timing was weird, and I don't think I understood that the mechanic here was that, like, you get one of him, like one swig of it, and then you have to replace it. Alright, cool. That ought to be good enough for us. I think I have to do that before I go down. I also love how this game, like, has that running joke of how he can hold his breath for so long, but, like, the number is actually really inconsistent. Felt very on brand. What are we even here for? Oh, the key, of course. Okay, this ought to send us back. All right, so nearly there. Go ahead here. And the key goes in here. Oh, now I actually have to do these up. For some reason, I thought that it would automatically check the keys in. Sorry, very satisfying key action.
Oh.
I love this game. It's been a while since I've played it. It's very nice to be back to it again. Satisfying sound effects. All right, there's a thing here.
Ah.
Cool. That's split there. Very chunky part there. That's usually why I don't usually do the part-to-part splits. That does help to have one a little bit cleaner, but this is all good. Works. Hello, Wally. Bye, Wally. I have to try to remember how to do this whole section. I don't think this actually kills us, does it? I can't remember. Yeah, that was it. Video game's so good. All right. I have to remember how this section works. I think we need to pick up, yes, pebbles? I thought they were coins or something. I guess they're like coins, aren't they? Okay. Time for me to consult notepad number 2 here. Powerful. Video game. Right, you have to give everybody little things. Right. Okay. Yep. The squinting one, is that the monocle? Maybe. This one's definitely the knife. This is crackers. Okay. Are there any more of the coin things down here? There are. missing one, maybe? I think I am. I need one more for that first bit. Did I just walk by one? Okay. Maybe I might have missed one up here, I guess. Do a quick checkaroonie through here. Okay, that looks clean enough. All right, it's this one. There we go. It took me a minute. I was like, right, there's like a real coin that we have to use for the last bit. All right, one more level here. Yar. Okay, I know we need to run up quick again, right? I wonder if the faster way to do this is just to grab them after the door is open. We need the mug. And we need the knife. But I guess once the door unlocks, you're probably clear. Okay. All right. Don't use there it is. There we go. Yeah, I big agree. It seems like there's still some like you know, open thoughts, especially in the second part there. Even between the other runners, based on what Spade was saying. So kind of wild. I don't remember how to do this exactly. It's mostly figured out? Okay. Never mind. I don't know how you're supposed to remember all this stuff off the top of your head. This might have a consistent solution, actually, but... I am not aware of it. Okay, so we've got that guy, that teeth, 1534. There it is, okay. Helps when you just pay attention to the things that you need, right? I actually don't know if I knew that was the solution to that until just right now. How come you won't go for it? This should be... That should be good. Oh, it's an offset, right. Okay. That makes this other note make a little bit more sense. Right, bottom, left. Maybe I wrote these down wrong. Oh, right, the numbers will change. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, okay. Yep. Let me switch this back, because it's all... Well, I guess I should test all of these, shouldn't I? It's hard to tell what it says. I don't know if it's always 4 years or not. Kind of might be. Oh, I don't need the switch? Okay, I must have something wrong then. I feel like we've done the gambit now. So that says 1534. That mouth, which I think is on there, and that head. Bases certainly aren't in the right position. Is it not with the top where like the lock is? I guess not. There it is, okay. I don't remember how I was supposed to know that they need to be offset like that. Hang on, I think we need to get the keys first, right? Just rock this out. Why don't I remember how to do this? Oh, is that the key ring there? There we go. There's a couple obviously different ways to do this, but I remember everybody doing this way on their speedruns a long time ago. Cool. All right. Good enough for me. Tricky run. There's a lot of body there in part 4. Holy smokes. But I'm glad I got through it. Pretty much running on a mixture of some notes that I put together. Mike's notes. Shout out to Mike, who always puts together good guides. And some video review stuff. But yeah, really, I mean, honestly, this run is very, very fun. And I think I say this every time that I do this on the wheel. Like, this is definitely a run that interests me. But I really haven't given it any proper review. You know, I've watched some of the other runs and stuff, and if I watch it, I kind of like roughly understand what's happening, but there's a lot of like really careful routing in this. There's a lot of like movement tech and interesting things that I have not like latched onto directly, but it's always fun to watch. Hey, iDoc, yeah, thank you. Thank you everybody for the GGs. But yeah, next time should be, I mean, this is my first time running through hard mode all the way through. And there are some more redeems on the wheel for it, so maybe we'll definitely run it back at some point again. But this would be a game I wouldn't mind diving into a little bit and seeing how well I could get going on this. But yeah, I'm pleased. I kind of like, I looked at it and I was like, oh, it'd be really nice if I could get under an hour, but yeah, that wasn't going to happen. We didn't get under 2. But I think largely like that was a very good run, I think, for my brain, and that I think I finally figured out a couple different things that I don't know if I fully understood from my casual playthrough. So I'll take it. Yeah, I have watched High Performance's run. I think when it occurred, I think I watched it, and yeah, at that point, again, I hadn't really run it myself, but I had seed runs that you've been doing. Mike, I think, was running at the time, I believe, in that general vicinity, and yeah, it's absolutely wild. I think it has like a 3-minute jump on the next spot, which is crazy. I really need to play this again, even if it's just casually. It's a fun game. But yeah, thanks everybody for the GGs. Yeah, 2 more months of Drifter runs, that's true. Yeah, the Drifter will continue until I decide I'm done with the Drifter, and it's not time yet. That's for sure. I would love, I still haven't actually put up any of my new PBs quite yet. I'm like so far behind on my VOD backlog right now. But that was partially because YouTube was being difficult with me for a little bit. But that seems to be behind me now. We did get that Nancy Drew VOD up finally, which was good. So we should be able to get caught up pretty soon. But yeah, I would really love like one. It's not even one more PB. It's like really love to get another chunk taken off the no major glitches, and then really start taking the top off and looking inside and seeing if we can get something going on the quick glitched runs and stuff. I'll have to see what the other category is too. I don't know if anybody's even submitted to that yet, if I'm honest. I think it allows like one of the major glitches, but not the rest of them, I think. I can quit anytime. Yeah, it's that easy. It's that easy. Yeah, Drifter's a weird one because it's just such a good video game. Like, I like it casually. I was having trouble getting out of the Druids thing, which was a bit surprising to me because as much as I loved Mystery of the Druids for what it was worth, I definitely did not like. I don't know. It wasn't the same thing as the Drifter. So yeah, it should be. Well, I don't know. Keep going until I don't want to do it anymore. Oh, you finished the Drifter finally, Electric Dragon. Let's go. Glad you liked it. Yeah, welcome to the runs. It'll be a good time. Indistinguishable, yeah. Can't tell the difference between them. So let me look at the leaderboard here while this is kind of closing up. Yeah, High Performance has a 43:41, which is the world record for this. Mike in second, 46:34. And then Pollo, shout out Pollo, with a 51:50. And not far behind is Frozen Spade with a 52:11. Ten total runs on the board. Yeah, it keeps freezing. I unfroze it like 3 times in the middle of that run. I don't know what's going on with chat today. There you go. Thanks for flagging it. One of these days, yeah. You know what's crazy is that, like, I was thinking the other day, I'm like, I think somebody mentioned, like, Month of Monkey again, and I haven't done that in a really long time. And I was like, you know what? If I were to play a Monkey Island game, like, for a whole month, like, what game would I pick right now? Like, would I pick Return to Monkey Island, where I don't have, you know, any real, like, I have one run, you know, on the casual board, but it's not, like, a high, I was gonna say effort. It was a high effort run, but I just felt like I'm not very good at it yet, right? My Return to Monkey Island speedrunning is in its infancy, certainly. So like, would I pick that? But then part of me is like, would it be fun to go back to Monkey Island 2 or something? There's a lot of movement right now in Monkey Island 1. You know? We unlocked Escape from Monkey Island 1.0. Is that the one you do? I don't know. So I don't know. That'd be a fun poll to put up. Which Monkey Island should we play if we were to hypothetically do something like that? But yeah, it's a pretty fun run for sure. I like it a lot. Month of Monkey. Yeah, once upon a time that started on this little rinky-dink channel. That was a good time. It turned into more like the 3 or 4 months of Monkey. But I mean, that sort of fits the way time works on this channel anyway, right? But yeah, it's a good time. I've definitely not done I mean, I haven't done a true Mega Monkey Marathon, like the new, whatever the new one is that includes this game, because the last Mega Monkey Marathon I did was 1 through 5, because there was no 6 quite yet. 3 or 4 months of Monkey, yeah. I guess it's, yeah, multiple Monkey months, if you will. Yeah, everything's hypothetical on this channel. These are just things I think about sometimes. I can't think about Monkey Island when I'm playing the Drifter at the same time yet. Giga Monkey, yeah, maybe. Yeah, because the old one used to be the Mega Monkey Marathon. It was the first 5 games. And I think now there's a Legacy and a I guess modern that includes the extra game on it. Yeah, yeah, it's just Mega Monkey, but 4 months of Yoda stories. Oh, don't tempt me with a good time. Man. You folks may be interested in this. Let me bring this up because this is sort of a hidden gem. Let's get some tunes going here. I don't know if everybody knows about this leaderboard. If I go here. There you go. You can kind of see what I'm talking about here. So you can find this on speedrun.com. It's just under multiple Monkey Island games. You can also find it under the series, Monkey Island series tab. But yeah, this is the Mega Monkey Marathon. So the modern one Spade did in just under 6 hours. So this includes all 6 games. There's the Legacy one, which are the runs that we did just before the 6th game came out. There was no 6th game at this point, so this includes this 435 I have is from back in the day doing 1 through 5. Shout out Casey also doing those ones too with Frozen Spade and I. And then additionally, there's some fun little categories here where there's a mini monkey marathon. So this one I believe is 1, 2, and 3, sort of the formerly known as the Ron Gilbert trilogy. wrong Gilbert trilogy there. But yeah, so Spade's got this 115. But yeah, these are the first 3 games. You can also do them all at the same time, which is pretty epic. I don't know if I've done all 3 at the same time. I've done the 2 at the same time. So Micro Monkey is the first 2 games in sequence, and you can kind of play them at the same time, which is pretty cool. I have done this. I guess I never submitted my run, but that was a redeem a long time ago on this channel. Anyway. One, 2, and 6. Yeah, it would be. You're right. I guess I meant, I guess that was the Micro Monkey one that I misspoke. I misspoke. All right, what time is it? 10:30. Oh, you're right. There are more. That's where, like, I think Papa Pichu is on. Is there Papa Pichu % yet? Chat froze again. Why is chat freezing so often? What are you doing, OBS? Why do you wish to hurt me? That's got to be on my to-do list here. Here we go, you can see this now. So the extra couple ones, there's slide %. This is to slide, do a little slide glitch in every game. And then the special Monkey Marathon, which is doing... Is it just the first 2 games? I guess like the special editions of the first 2 games. Yeah, 1 and 2. So kind of fun. But yeah, we should add Papa Pichu %, and we need to add max % to the meme drop down here as well. Must happen. Oh, quesadillas. That sounds amazing. Yeah, we gotta do it. In fact, can I just add them right now? How hard is it to add a category? Let's see. Because I think I've said this for like a year now that like, we should just add this. And then I turn the stream off and I go to bed and then I don't think about it for 6 months. categories. All right, cool. We have Spade's Blessing as well. Excellent. I'm just going to do it really quick. Everyone can hang out with me while we do this. We can make it together here. I'll bring up the thing. You can see under the hood here quick. Max percent. So max percent will sit under the multiple Monkey Island ones. I think we all have runs of this. One player, miscellaneous category, written rules, must see, I guess, max in each Monkey Island game, can be in any order, if we all agree with that. Can be in any order. I don't know if there needs to be, like, how long it needs to be. I guess, like, max needs to be visible, then can move to next max. we could shop that a little bit. Max percent. There you go. Submit your max percent runs. And then for Omesta, let's briefly go in here and add Papa Pichu percent as well. Oh, piracy. We should do a piracy percent run. Oh. The category rules. Shout out to Archie for that. Let me copy the word Papa Pichu percent out of Omesta's message because there's no chance I'm going to be able to write that down. Miscellaneous category. So what are the descriptions here? So, must, run must. Oh, I need to do probably timing as well, but I'll go back and do that. Oh, hey, Archie. I was just shouting you out for piracy percent, which is one of the ultimate categories. True max percent. You have to... Wait, let me read this. Have to complete each game Max appear in and see him. That is the super one, yeah. Multiple LucasArts games. That needs to be a new page, right? Run must obtain the Papa Pichu word, I guess. Then runner must hear each use of the word throughout the game. Timing begins on selecting difficulty. And I think we probably want to enforce hard difficulty here, right? Is there a call on that? Timing beings, thank you. On selecting difficulty and ends when the final Papa Pichu is heard. Haven't tried it out. I think we could say selecting Mega Monkey then. We'll just make a call here. All right, there it is. It exists. We can always shop this a little bit more if we need to, but they exist. Submit your runs, people. Go do it. Where were we? We're up here. Excellent. We got some good work done here. Saving my splits for Return to Monkey Island. Know what you're doing tomorrow? Let's go. I don't know. Let me check the wheel here. Do I have any remaining max percent runs? Does not look like it. No more Papa P shoes. I'll have to dig them out of the VOD archive because I've got a bunch. Oh, verifying the runs, sure. Fair enough. I'll try to get to them as well. Alright, we might as well spin the wheel here. Let's see what we're gonna get next. Is this just gonna work? Yes. Terrific. Okay, let's see what we're gonna get. I am gonna take a quick break after this. Looks like we've got some grubs in queue again, and I need to catch up on Bonnie treats, but we'll see what we're gonna play next right in here. Ba-doo-doo. Ooh, the cave. We were just talking about the cave. This is a Ron Gilbert day. Excellent. Okay, cool. Well, this is going to be rusty but fun. We were literally just talking about playing the cave, so why not play the cave today? It is a no mess today. Where are we? The cave. Should have time to play the cave tonight, right? Yeah. We should be fine. All right, folks, I'm going to take a break. When I return, the cave. How should we do this, actually? I should probably do Bonnie treats. Maybe we'll do the grubs. And then we'll close with the cave. I think maybe we'll do it that way. That way we can get everything all condensed into one shot. Yeah, let's do that. So anyways, be right back. Enjoy the break. I'll return shortly. Hey folks, Wolf's back here. Break time has concluded. Oh, sorry. I usually can't stream or like think, I guess, while there's vocal performances happening. So I was shifting it over to be able to so I can think. But yeah, apologies on that. But anyways, here is Bonnie. Try to make it up to everyone. So I think there's a significant amount of treats to catch up on here. Let me pull up the list. Yes, we have four delectable treats for the dog. Let me just get those ready. There we are. So there's one. First one came in from Mini Roach. Thank you, Mini Roach. Next one in from Havorius. There you go. Another one in from Mini Roach. Thank you. And finally, one from Rincano. Thank you very much for those treats, folks. Mom was about ready to head to bed, and she's like, I was like, hang on. Don't call it yet. More to be had here. All right. Those are completed and set up. Thank you for the treats. Bonnie is going to hang in the weirdest place down here right in front of my chair, so we'll just deal with that. All right. Let's... where did chat go? Over here. "15 minutes. Beautiful. All right, so let's knock out some grubs here. Oh, excellent. We'll make it 20. Perfect. Yeah, we'll get these done now. I'm going to have a look at the time, I guess, when we're done. I may push Cave to the next wheel stream, which will be on Sunday. Only because I do want to get some sleep or get to bed on time-ish tonight. I was thinking about this during the break. I'm pretty wrecked because I had a very long weekend for one, but I have another early one tomorrow morning because of a bunch of other stuff going on. So it might be one of these, we'll fire up something short perhaps. And then we'll address that one very soon. We'll see how we're doing though. I wouldn't mind getting some actual sleep tonight because, my goodness, it's, yeah, it's just been a long, without getting into it, it's been a long week or so of, like, lots of stuff going on. So it would be nice to have an early one when I can. I have not run over, Bonnie's feet with the wheels, but she does, like, push it a little bit, so... Probably, I mean, I could put the camera down there, but right now what she likes to do is she likes wrapping her body around the chair. So in this case, her little foot is like right in front of the wheel, which is why you may always see me going like this every once in a while. It's me checking where she is. So I haven't done it, but I mean, she does put herself in some precarious situations. I don't mind the company, of course, but I wish I could, like, set the chair up and then be like, okay, now you may wrap yourself around the chair. I think the long-term goal would be to maybe get, like, sort of an ottoman or something, or, like, a couch, maybe, like, a love seat, and I'll just put it, like, right here, so she can just climb into that and hang out. Because I think all she wants is just to be nearby. And she doesn't like kind of being on the floor. She knows there's treats now, which is why she's doing it, but yeah, that's the plan. Well, someday. It's another piece of furniture But it might be nice. Then we could maybe have a constant Bonnie cam again. Because back in the day we used to have that. Folks might remember. Was I able to use that grub counter thing? Yes. So I was able to use one of them and not the other. So the save checker, that one works perfectly fine for me, and that's been great. The other one that's like the live counter, I have not been able to get that one to work, but that's not as big of an issue as kind of the initial one was. Oh, actually, we have a pause on here, don't we? I literally stopped this because I was going to fire up the grubs. There we go. All right, let's begin.
Gotcha.
Actually, hang on. That's a free grub pickup. Let me change our category here. Very important. Yes. That was why that was such a big deal. And again, humongous shout out to Flip for putting that together. But yeah, I did confirm that we are in fact collecting grubs and that those grubs are being counted. Like everything has mattered so far. It would be, that was my biggest fear, is that like, you know, we're 20,000 grubs in and none of it took. Oop, that's a free grub, I guess. What is going on with the timer and all my OBS stuff today? This is an absolute pain. There we go. All right, free grubs. But yeah, everything's been good, which has been lovely. Oh, and chat froze again. What in tarnation is happening here? It's been a really weird day for OBS. We started new. I don't know what I would have done, if I'm gonna be honest. I would have hoped that I could pick myself up after that and start from zero or something and figure out what happened with it, but you know, I don't know. I can't guarantee that would have happened. It was such a relief to realize that they were getting counted. That was so good.
Gotcha.
We managed to keep an accurate count. It was really close. I think it was about 84 grubs off. I had over-counted 84 grubs.
Gotcha.
Which is way closer than I thought it would have been. I was pretty impressed with the work there. I thought between the two Bonathons alone, we would have been over 100 at least. Maybe worse. But yeah, we were 84 grubs off. Maybe that's actually terrible. Maybe I should be ashamed of myself, but 84 felt very fixable, so my hand counting hasn't been 100% accurate. So I had collected 84 grubs less than what the counter had said. Hopefully that makes sense. It's tough to sort of localize exactly what it was. Some glitch to speed up the game. Yeah, I guess it would have been one of those things where it's like maybe I would have used like a cheat engine or something like that to set it back to where I had done it. Because it wasn't like I didn't put in the work. But thankfully, I don't have to worry about it. It's all good. So the count you see up there is, you know, should be accurate now. Spent some of a weekend, a couple weekends back, Put a couple records on and just sat back and collected some grubs to get called back up. Math! You feel my pain. Don't do it on stream, whatever you do. But yeah, so when we finish this grub session here, and again, for anybody who may have stumbled upon this and is wondering what is going on, we're collecting 100,000 of these to get a Easter egg, and we do it kind of for a little bit every stream. Thanks for everyone's redemptions here. But after these are done, about 15, 16 minutes, that should put us quarter after 11 local here. I am pretty tired, so I'm kind of considering, I'll have a look at the wheel. Maybe there's something short on the wheel we can address, and that way we keep kind of moving forward. Otherwise, I might pull maybe a little story of the Yoda variety out of there. And then for sure on Sunday, we'll be addressing the cave. That'll be a good time. Yeah, a little cheeky Yoda, you know what I mean? Yeah, 20 years, that's right. Oh, that's right, the Grim demo's on there. Yeah, Grim demo would fit perfectly. We could do a Grim demo and a Yoda if we really wanted to. Good old Grim demo. Yeah, I'll have a look. That's not a bad shout, though. Yeah, just a little bit of a shorter stream today. Apologies for folks who wanted 5-hour woofs energy. The crunch percent, that's true. Could do a crunch percent as well. I think we do have the materials. Things to think about. Although I don't know if I want to face the repercussions of a big treat this late at night. I'll have to think. Don't even run that game. That run is very good, though. Don't sell yourself short. Yes. Very eloquently said. That is the repercussions. I'm always happy to make the dog happy. But the problem is the dog is going to be sleeping right next to me in a room. It's gonna turn the fan on and it's just going to be swirling in there. Can't have it. But yeah, the demo run's cool. We should definitely do the demo run tonight. So we've got the time. Yeah, it's a stinky vortex. You can't have it like that. I don't know how she's done it, but she's actually spread out further around the chair now. R.I.P. my back. I need to like lean forward a little bit. We're sort of in gamer position. So I can reach everything. I don't need to. I can probably kick back a little bit. This is fine. But yeah, I'm just really excited that I can play my original copy of Grim Fandango now. That was the other kind of side note from all of the Escape from Monkey Island news for me, was that I finally can play a classic Grim Fandango again. I don't know if that's on the wheel anymore. I know that I had kind of converted a few of them to remastered because they were working better, but remastered's actually a really fun run too, though. But would love to. I don't know. I need to kind of like. There's about 1 million things I want to do, but one of those things is like, oh, I'd really love to put a run on the board for that, along with everything else. Why did the Drifter have to be such a good dang game? literally can't escape its gravitational pull. Yeah, you should. Yeah, Grim's fun. The original is really neat too because, well, I guess both of them have blam tech now, but the original, if you watch for anybody looking kind of for just an offbeat run to take a look at, Mike's run of the original Grim is pretty cool to see, especially when you have kind of the context that everything is, you know, in tank controls and stuff. Very cool and exciting to watch it. Remastered is absolutely insane with everything else going on because you're basically introducing a cursor in a game that didn't have one, so that breaks a whole lot of crazy stuff there. I don't know if I could... I was thinking about this. I don't know if I could run Grim Fandango Remastered anymore. I don't know if my hands have it in it anymore. I could definitely do original, but Remastered absolutely destroyed my hands. It would have to be like a rule change for like you could map dot skip to like your mouse wheel, which I think is what High Performance was doing for a while. I don't know if that is still legal or unlegal or whatever, but I don't know if you could see it on the ESA video. Like back when I went to ESA many years ago when I did Grim Fandango Remastered there. I don't know if the camera was showing off exactly what was going on. I know I had an input viewer for a while if you ever look at some of my older runs. So you can kind of see what I'm doing. But that game does not have like dot skip as we kind of know it, where you can kind of just hold the button down and you're good to go. You know, Drifter has that. You can hold period key down and you're just going to skip everything as long as you hold it down. Grim is like one line equals one keystroke type thing. And so the way that you can do it is you can map four, well, basically two buttons that work as four, something like that. I can't remember what it was. You can watch my video if you're curious about it. I made a video a long time ago about it. But basically, you're basically playing octaves on the piano for an hour, basically, and just kind of like wailing on your hands like this as you're trying to skip text. It is it's fine for a while, and then yeah, I got to the end of that. I basically finished my I think I did that run at ESA, and I don't know if I ever ran it again because but anyways, at the ESA thing, you might be able to see, I don't know where the camera angle was, but you might be able to see my hands on the keyboard, and like I was really putting those whatever, I don't know, it was like those sponsored glorious keyboards to the test because I was wailing on that thing. A very loud mechanical keyboard echoing through the room. But yeah, it was rough. Yeah, I would say if anyone is interested in Grim Fandango, like, one, just know that that's the case. I don't know what the ruling is on, you know, AHK. Maybe you can get that to be in a slightly better position by remapping it elsewhere. I don't know if like putting it on mouse wheel is allowed. I know that's what High Performance was doing for a while. Don't know if that was okayed or not. It seems like something that like could be fine, probably should be allowed based on the run for just health purposes, but I never ran that way. But I think if you're like me and you want to, I don't know, you don't want to like totally destroy your hands, but you still want to slice a Grim, just play the original if you can. Because there's still some cool tech in there. So if I ever do a Grim Fandango revisit, it will probably be on the classic. Unless it's on the wheel or something. I can do a run here and there. It's like trying to grind down to High Performance and BWI, like top 2 spots. That you've got to be an absolute, just, I don't know, a monster on that thing. Does the original have tech? The printer tech. I I don't know 100%, but I would assume no. So the reason the ticket printer thing works, it's my very limited understanding, but just from having like found it originally, I think that is down to the fact that you basically get Manny to start running towards an exit with the cursor. And then while he's sort of auto running over there, you do the ticket thing and it warps him to the spot. So it's probably worth checking, but I think some of it has to do with the auto run, which would not be present on the original game. That's some of the reason that Remastered is so fun, is because it is it's just so busted when you introduce the cursor, which I want to be clear is an awesome addition to the game casually and for the speedrun. Everybody wins because it's an excellent quality of life improvement. The remastered way is absolutely the way to play that game now. But yeah, if you, purely speaking from a text skipping perspective, it is very it's an uphill battle for sure. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's probably something, by the way, this is something that probably, if anybody does, like, is considering running Remastered, put that in like a forum post on the page or something and see if like Conception or one of the other moderators writes back. Because it might be as simple as being like, yeah, go for it. That sort of thing. Like, feel free to map it, you know, to a few different keys or like do something for your health. I don't know. As long as there's a ruling on it, it might be fine. You're gonna wear your mouse wheel down probably, but it's a worthy cause, I think, for a fun run. But yeah, that's sort of why I haven't ever returned to that game. I really love Grim. It's one of my favorites. It's a really fun speedrun as well. Good time for all. But the Grim demo run is pretty neat. Because you're playing kind of a version of the beginning of the game. It's not exactly one-to-one with all of the puzzles. It's kind of one particular like line. I'm gonna have to, I'll probably, if we do dust it off, I'll probably do a kind of like casual quote-unquote playthrough of it to remember sort of what needs to be done, because it's quite short, but I think it's like one thread of that opening kind of year one segment. But the fun part about it, and I think this is probably the case for the full run as well, is that because you're working with the tank controls and stuff, like the way you're moving Manny around is unique. In that, like, you know, when I was doing it, I was trying to like bounce off the walls in a certain way that's like a little bit less fooling around kind of on corners and stuff. There's kind of a little bit of that to some degree in Escape from Monkey Island too, actually, but it's a little less of a problem, I think, because most of us will play that game almost entirely in camera relative versus character relative. But I know some folks, maybe even Spade, will play, I think, like House of Mirrors, some people, or the Mansion of Mirrors, whatever you want to call it, the Governor's Mansion. I think some folks flip on character relative there because it actually is pretty easy to navigate that area without having to deal with the camera changing every 2 seconds. I never did, but I think that's because I'm just stubborn. It's not a smart choice. Oh, Spade exclusive. Okay. Maybe it's just you then. I remember hearing that and being like, geez, that's such a smart idea. That's a great... For those that don't know, and maybe you haven't played it or you don't remember, there's a part in the first section of Escape from Monkey Island when you're on Melee Island, And you need to grab a particular scroll from the back of the governor's mansion. And as you enter the governor's mansion, and it's this way for the whole game, this is sort of one of the issues with the early 3D sort of things, but that game has sort of fixed cameras, like a Resident Evil type thing. But as you're walking through the governor's mansion, there are so many, I think there's like 3 or 4 different camera angles within a single room. And it's very difficult to sort of even find out that there's a particular angle in the back that has this scroll there. So you need to basically get into a particular spot that you can't really see. And every time the camera changes, if you're on camera relative, your controls will change. So you just kind of like very easily turn around or do this, that, the other. So by switching to character relative, aka tank controls, you just hit forward, and I think you run directly to it. Kind of like a much easier way to navigate that. You probably don't want to play the whole game like it, but as an advantageous room. I always called that the House of Cameras, because there's too many dang cameras, too many views. But that's what's kind of fun about that game, is that I don't know, it's just kind of in that 2000s, you know, late 90s, early 2000s. Everything needs to be 3D. So we're just going to make it 3D. We haven't really figured any of this out yet, so we'll see what happens. It's just one of those, like, pain points that, you know, got figured out down the line. But, yeah, it's sort of a historic bookmark of how things used to be like that. Yeah, that sounds way easier than what it's like WA, or I guess I use... I don't know. It's like up and left, and then reset on the next camera, up and left, and then reset on the next camera, like something else. I don't know. You have to basically brute force it to the corner. Nope, that's time. Excellent. So, we finished today. Oh, wow, we got to 20.7. Happy 20.7 for those who celebrate. 20,710 grubs today. The completion percentage has increased. Let's go. Excellent stuff. We've shared a brilliant moment in grub history together. Very casually getting ourselves over that marker there. You love to see it. Yeah, we're making great progress, I think, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, seriously, this has been a pretty seemingly quick and casual, like near 1,000 grubs that we've just gotten. Pretty good stuff. I'm pleased. Very pleased. Okay. A Bonnie treat for summer. Yes, a kilo grub. That's right. That's a perfect way to put that. A metric grub. All right, Bonnie is in the house here. Thank you very much, Summer, for the treat. I don't know if she even chewed that. Down she goes. Oh, big yawn. Yeah, it is getting late over here. Cool. She moved just enough, though, where I can scoot on over a little bit more comfortably in my chair, which is very nice. All right, so let's take a look at the wheel together, shall we? I think the the Grim suggestion is a good one. There it is. So yeah, some of these I guess are going to be first play things. I'm very excited to get into some Longest Journey soon. That'll be a good one. This is going to be a fun run, but that is not a short run. Some first plays here coming in. The Zork, Star Trek, Kevin Costner's Waterworld, but of course. I can't believe we did that one. That was a fun name. I'm excited about some Crimson Diamond. Haven't played that in a while. And yeah, Tails. The rest of these are going to be pretty beefy. So yeah, why don't we'll do this Grim run. We'll pull this in. And then once that closes, if I've got any juice left, we'll maybe do a Yoda for good times. Secret music. There we go. Yes, yeah, I did play Booze and Monkey Island, yeah. I liked it. I thought it was fun. Yeah, there's probably... Did I just do a run of it? I definitely played it on stream, right? Let's see. I'm checking to see if it's on the list. Yeah, I did. Right in between Mystery of the Druids and Airport for Aliens, currently run by dogs. What a sandwich to be in between those, huh? Seriously, way too many things. That's why I have to check the sheet. If I don't keep the sheet up to date, I'll never know. Makes you think of Millhouse. Yeah, well, you're gonna be very, very, very pleased to know what ends up what we end up playing. Yeah, I think Macaw basically created a real version of that game. So it should be a good time. Okay. Let's bring this up. I think I definitely have a timer for this, actually. Remember when I played Grim Fandango, the Bounty Hunter? I forgot all about that game. I just saw my kind of folder for that game as well. I was like, oh yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing. Bring it back up here for a moment. Sorry, I'm just getting these splits loaded in here. that should be better. I think we're good. Try this out. Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. Alright, now we just need game. Very mysterious music here. Cool. Here we are. Oh, cool. They have another one coming out. That's good. Hey, weird proc. Yeah, just in time. Yeah, I decided not to do the cave only for time reasons. We're gonna do the cave on Sunday. Sunday will be cave speedrunning day. So we're gonna pull this one off of the wheel here, this Grim Fandango demo run. And so I'm gonna really quick launch it here. Looks like it got recropped in an odd way. All right, it has this weird border. We're gonna live with the border. All right, so I want to make sure I'm holding shift here. If I recall correctly, we need to make sure we get... It's kind of the eggs. The eggs are what we need here. Is it T, U?
Hey, what's going down?
Hey, back off, suit. I'm practicing.
Some festival, huh?
Yeah, pretty. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, these colors are not colorblind friendly. Is there anything we can do here? Probably not. All right, those have to be good.
I have to go. That sound.
There we go. Yeah, it's one of these ones. So this should be Robert Frost. If there's a color difference between any of those things on the bottom, I definitely can't see it. Yeah, I haven't started the timer because I'm just going to kind of quickly sort of run through the game and see if I remember everything. So this is not the official run yet, so you took a weird bounce there. There we go. But yeah, the is it just this? Is it just running up top and swinging across? It might be. Does Blam work? No, it doesn't. Okay, so yeah, we probably need to go get... One is yellow, the rest are green. Excellent. Excellent.
Dom's office is empty.
We have just those two, right? Alright, so we must have to go inside. I'm trying to recall my... I guess we could watch somebody else do this. Could watch Spades run, maybe. This also must mean that we... I think... I want to say the first thing that we do...
They still think I'm locked up, hopefully.
Oh, okay. So normally we would need... the trophy. Playing the demo like 100 times. Let's go. Yeah, it's a classic for sure. We can't open this up either. Oh, we can. Okay. I'm just a dingus. Trust my game knowledge, right? So this is one of the hardest parts I probably on this whole run here. We need to somehow bounce correctly.
I'm gonna try to guess his password.
We're trying to get to that drawer right
It's
there.
not Golden Boy. What the?
I don't think we actually need to pick up the mouth guard, do we? It's kind of interesting. They don't even give you the scythe at all.
I wonder if that's how Domino meant it to be.
Okay. I think we're good. I think we can probably do a run. Because I think from here... we get the eggs. I guess the other question is, do we need... I guess the gate is closed, so I don't know if we need the mouth guard or anything like that.
Maybe that will scare.
That is it. Okay. I think you're right. All right, let's restart. Cool. All right, so we'll do a run now. So this begins on first movement, which is that. We're going to do a Yui, and we need to try to do this.
Hey, what?
Hopefully we got Robert Frost, because it's the best one. Oh, no, we got Cat. That's fine. Shout out to cats. We always talk about doggos on this channel, but cats are great as well. Alright, thanks for the good luck, everybody. Maybe we'll do a couple of these since the run is so short. Let's see if we can to get these ones going. All right. I don't know if I've actually done this run since
Office is empty.
I have like got kind of good at Grim Fandango Remastered way back when. I wonder if I could... eventually get good at this game again. Alright. Try to play the bank here. This was on 2. Okay. It was on 2 last time. Interesting. If you do it in that order, you should be able to skip like that. AC Priest. Okay. That was an interesting visual anomaly there. Okay, we're just sliding now. Add this to slide percent immediately. He's like T-posing.
Maybe that would. If I just hand it to them, I'm liable to lose. I get crumbs all over.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, the demo runs perfectly fine. At least I'm playing this in Dream. It works like a dream. Ooh. Yeah, it plays fine. in Dream. I don't know if you're trying to run it natively, you might have mixed results. I used to run this in Residual back in the day. So you might be able to get it to go into ScumVM these days.
You must come with me, young ones, for I am the Green Reaper.
This game is so good. I think you can find the demo out there pretty easily, I would think. You got it natively? Nice. Yeah, I mean, then that's great.
Agent Calavera and
Yeah. So it might not be too bad, actually. That's time, I
check
think.
these babies out.
Excellent, Manuel. With
Yeah, I
these,
think
you
we
can lead an
we
entire
end
army of
the time
willing
at
messengers.
check these
Our
babies
revolution
out.
can spread
We actually
now
almost
across the
PB'd
land,
there.
carried on the
That was only
shivering
9.2
wings of
seconds
justice,
off my PB.
Thanks to you, Agent Calavera. You are a friend of the
Ooh,
revolution.
okay.
Calavera.
All right.
And
Well,
now,
I think we go again. Thank you for the GGs.
let me be of service to you.
Coming soon from LucasArts. A very good video game. But yeah, I'm playing it in Dream, as you can see. Yeah, I think we got a PB now, right? We definitely have to PB. There's only one thing we can do. Okay, let's try it again. I wouldn't mind getting a little sneaky PB on this, even if it's only by a smidge.
Okay.
I think I can hold down dot skip. I don't. Literally, I've been hurt so much by Grim Fandango Remastered that I'm tapping everything.
Since I really didn't.
Thanks y'all for the GGs. I think I might have punched the microphone there. Apologies for that.
Dom's office is empty.
This corner is a killer. Again, you normally would just click this and remastered, right? But because of this one, you have to kind of work Manny into the corner in such a way.
What?
And it's not easy. Okay, so this was on 3. Can we use 3 on this? Okay. That is excellent.
Maybe that will.
Okay, much better adjustments on that. This game is what a classic Grim Fandango is. Like, I don't know if everything works these days, and like I admit that there's probably an immense amount of nostalgia that I am always facing with this one, but I really find this game to be so compelling. The story and the visuals especially, like, it's such a memorable video game. Like, there are some crazed like bits of puzzling in this. It's not doesn't escape from that, but I do like it a lot. Can I please leave? Okay, thank you. Like, where are we? Like, in the corner. It's kind of weird, because I have to be way more,
Agent,
careful about how this goes. Ooh.
check these babies out.
Excellent, Manuel.
Hey, okay, we
With these, I
did
can build
PB.
an entire army of winged messengers. Our revolution can spread now across the land.
Let me check
carried
the
on
timing
shimmering
on this.
wings of justice.
I think it's supposed to be
Thanks to
check
you,
these babies out.
Agent Calavera.
Oh,
You
wait,
are
okay,
the
I'm actually
friend of the
splitting late.
revolution, Agent Calavera.
It's on the
Now,
input. Okay.
let me
Okay.
be of service to you.
Hang on. I'll save the gold there. One more. One more for the road here. For the folks at home. Thank you for the cheese. Gotta run the demo? Definitely. Yeah, definitely run the demo. It's, here's the leaderboard for people who are interested in it. I'm pretty sure you can find, actually, we might have to update this. It only has ScumVM as an interpreter. But anyways, I forgot I'm a moderator of this. I probably talked to Mike about it. But yeah, feel free. Does it have the demo in here? No. You can find the demo. I think it's on archive somewhere. Anyways, very pleased. Yeah, well, I think only Mike has done it, which is kind of wild, right?
Hey, back off, suit. I got...
It might just be Mike. Maybe that Riff fellow may have also put one up back in the day, although I don't know for sure. I could have sworn there was another one, but
Since I really...
yeah, it's not nearly as popular as Remastered is. Okay, yeah, it's broken up by the interpreter. Makes sense. But yeah, this is a game that I've meant to be playing for a while. Just never got around to it. Right, this is the goal. Let's see if we can get right in there.
Tom's office is empty.
So difficult to get Manny to look right at the window there. Okay, that wasn't bad.
What?
I don't know if this is because I'm doing kind of the quicker way to put these things together, and that's what's causing the kind of odd animations here, or if it's just part of the charm that is the demo.
Maybe that will scare them.
But yeah, I guess the remastered version is yeah, more easily available, I suppose. Maybe that would scare them. I feel like this one's a little bit slower than the last one. We might have to do another after this.
You must...
Oh, nice. We actually got this one from over here. That's nice. Oh, got the warp over there. That's in the remastered version as well. Oh, I can hit escape there. Oops. That's time.
Check these babies out.
Excellent, Manuel. With these, I can breed an
Okay,
entire army
okay.
of winged messengers. Our revolution can spread
Hang
now
on.
across
That
the
one
land,
fed didn't even
carried
feel
on the
good,
shimmering
so I'm
wings
a
of
little
justice,
curious here
thanks
now.
to you, Agent Calavera. You are a friend of the revolution, Agent Calavera. And now,
Thank you for the GGs. Let's go, right?
let me be of service to you.
I just want to see if there's maybe something that I'm missing. The one thing I'm considering is I'm wondering if I can actually go down the entire, like, the rope and stuff with the eggs in hand, or if I pull the eggs out early, if I can save some time going back down the elevator at the end. I have spades run up on the side here. I'm just having a quick peek at a couple of the optimizations. Okay, now. Do you need to put them away, it looks like. Okay. All right. We just need to ride the escape key a little bit more. I think that's what needs to happen. I'm very happy there's a PB. I will say that. All right. Well, I wish. That is not a real gold there, that's for sure. Restart game. I'm burning a little bit of time on that opener. Okay.
I don't have a net or a desire to have a pet pigeon.
Getting into it now. Now it's happening. One more PP. This last one's going to be a real one. Really weird. I was like looking directly at him and didn't manage to get him to engage quite away right away. I don't know if that was an animation thing or not.
I don't have a net or a desire to have a pet pigeon, since I really...
Yeah, the tank controls really do add a challenge to this to try to go fast, because you have to like really
Tom's office is empty.
get Manny lined up just so you have to have him make sure he's looking at the right thing, he's taking the right sort of look here. Like that one wasn't necessarily as good. We did get some okay bounces there. Okay, that was a better turn. Okay. Nothing fancy there, it doesn't look like. That's okay.
I get crumbs all over.
That's the tricky part. That's maddening. So you put the cat in there, right? The little balloon, and you're looking right at it because you just interacted with it. And if you, as soon as that is done, you stop looking at the little bowl there, and instead you're looking over at the birds. So you have to like go out and back to try to get Manny to re-engage with the bowl again. Bad bounce there.
You must come.
Boy. Take that sweet warp. Oh my goodness. Come on.
Agent Calavera.
So this is something that we found out in the remastered run, that if you want to engage with that as far out back as you can, because you have less time to reset.
Check these babies out.
Excellent, Manuel. With these, I can breed an entire army of winged messengers. Our revolution can spread now.
Oh, some of these runs are the best when they're so tight like this.
Hey, what's...
Alright, there's two quick time saves here. Not quick, but two easy time saves as long as I can execute this. One is this, just trying to pick up
Since I really didn't get
the bread quickly, which we've now done. Oh, of course we got the bad bounce. Oh my goodness, really? Alright, I remember that from doing this run on the short challenge. Have to be really careful there. Running into the light pole can turn you around in a bad way. The rest of it was good, though.
Hey,
So we have that. Over to this.
I don't have a net or a...
Okay, we took the wide turn there. Don't love that. It's okay. But the bread is a time save if I can kind of get that slightly better. I've been looking at the birds for whatever reason, because it's sort of in the same spot. This could be another good one too.
Tom's office is empty.
But like, why did I... What is the setup here? See, it's easy to go like that. But if we were to try this from here... Okay, so I think it's the voice line. I need to be, like, have to be cautious and aware of that. Yeah, love a good bird watch.
Hey, what's going...
Nothing wrong with that. I have to be really careful here. No time for bird watching. Get right in there.
Since I really didn't...
So there's a little bit of a thing that I have to do. Okay, I don't know why we have the bread out here, but it's okay. Should have time to pivot up. Fine. I don't know if I actually... Did I pick up 2 pieces of bread? They shouldn't let me to do that. Alright, so let the voice line run, I guess.
Tom's office is empty.
Nice, okay. Oh no, we got the computer. All right. I was going for broke there.
Hey, since I really didn't.
Okay, that was pretty clean. Left and bounce, good. I'm gonna take a slightly safer, wider turn there, just to make sure we don't hit the pole. Okay, nice. We caught that one right away. This is good.
Dom's office is empty.
Okay. I probably can get that a little bit earlier. I'm not going to think about it, though, too much. I sniped that.
What?
The upside of bouncing a little bit is that you can kind of, like, kind of sprint over that direction, but it's sort of worth just grabbing it and going and just taking what you can. Okay.
Maybe that would.
Oh, look at that. So you can do kind of a little wiggle. You can get a little wiggle in there. This should be a much better opener. If we were really crazy, we would have broken this up into a couple of splits here, but...
You must come.
We got the warp. That heads down. We should be able to just rip it here. Yes. Let's see if we can't engage from further away. Yeah, the further back you are, the quicker that occurs. Absolutely brutal closure to it, but that is a time there. Oh, 1 second off of Spade's time. If we had a better bounce, that probably would have been okay. I kind of choked it in this final room here. But we'll take it. I'll take that as a good enough PB for tonight. Feel free to add it back on the wheel if you want to see more. But yeah, I'll take that. A little 307. Nothing wrong with that. Did I do that? Yeah, there we go. But yeah, really nice stuff. But yeah, shout out to Dream. It's really good. There's a new version of Dream out. This 4.0 Dream is very powerful. Has all the fixins, including Yoda Story, but you can play Sam and Max on here. You can do all the fun stuff. Fate of Atlantis, Boots in here. This is where Escape 1.0 is as well. All that good stuff, but anyway. I will take that as an evening.